In today's video, we're building a GPU mining rig. So it's been a while since I built a GPU mining rig. I'm actually really excited to dive into this. GPU mining has and was my bread and butter when I got started on the channel. And you might be thinking, why is he building a GPU mining rig in 2025 when the profitability just isn't there? And I don't disagree with you. You're absolutely right. Let's talk about it a little bit. So first off, Bitcoin hitting 113,000 today. Usually I have it sitting right up here and had to load it right in front of me here because I was absolutely amazed to see it. We're seeing a lot of altcoins react from it as well, with some major news from the US Treasury on reporting and such with the IRS, which love to see it. Heck yeah. So anyways, back to GPU mining rig. Wait, what? Like, what is going on? So as a lot of you guys know following the channel, and if you're brand new, hi, welcome. I started with GPU mining quite a while back, about 5 years back. Love it, huge passion. But over the last 2 years or so, especially during the bear market, shut down my GPU mining rigs, sold off most of my hardware. But I got a little bit left, and it doesn't really make sense for me to sell it. And let me show you why. So outside of my office here is kind of my for sale pile, or needs to be repair pile. We got like a KD Lite by Gold Shell, it's a Cadena miner. Can't sell it to save my life. I think I have it listed for like 150 bucks. I have an E9 Pro, not profitable anymore, trying to sell it. Tough one there. I got two IceRevert KS3M Caspa miners. We have a Cadena KA3, and then we have a DR7, which is ST Prime. I actually have to send that out for repair. Has a bad hash board. But over here, we got some GPUs. So these three are actually my 3070s that I've been trying to sell and just slowly selling, but there isn't a lot of interest in it. And then these are actually my son's GPU rigs. He had an 8-card 1660 Ti rig. I mean, these are some of my favorite 10 series cards here. 1660 Ti, these are the MSI, and these are the twin 4s and 7s that actually light up with RGB. They very much remind me, their design of like an aircraft or something like that. But these have run amazing. So he's been actually going through and testing them, marking good fans. He's been marking good GPUs. He's been doing some great testing. He's actually going to be listing them, I think, for about $100. So anyways, this is gonna kind of transition into our topic of building a GPU mining rig. But if you're interested in anything, please reach out. Twitter, YouTube, Discord, email, all that information is directly down below. But let's go ahead and head into this closet here. Used to be my mining room back in the day, if you remember. It's pretty jam-packed. So there's some GPUs. I know, look at this, it's an absolute mess. There's some GPUs back in here that we need to pull out because we are putting them to work today. And this is the Octominer R8. This is the white case. These have been sitting for like the last 2 years, and I can't really sell those. Let me explain why. All right, so what are these graphics cards? Why can't I sell them? And why am I planning to build a GPU mining rig with them? Well, let's take a quick look. So these are Sapphire Pulse that you guys can see here. Look at that backplate. Dude, these look like brand freaking new. I actually got these from Hawk Crypto Mining like 2 years ago, maybe a little bit more. But if you see here, there's nothing there. What's going on with these cards? Well, these are very different. These are mining specific graphics cards. This is not like a CMP card, but this is mining specific. So not sure if you can see this here, but this is a Sapphire Pulse G Pro X080 10 gigabyte graphics card. These were pretty much designed specifically for mining. That's why there's no video interfaces on them. And my challenge is like, if you look these up online, they're going for like nothing, like pennies. I shouldn't say pennies, but close to nothing. It just doesn't make sense to sell these. Now, if these were 3060s, 3070s, absolutely. There's a retail value for them. People putting them in gaming rigs and such. But now, and even in the last 2 years, it has not financially made sense to sell these. So I'm like, all right, what do I do with these things? They've been sitting in my closet for 2 years. This is one of my last few Octominers or GPU server cases left. My other ones are out in my my shed. I'm like, man, I want something to get a little excited, a little giddy about. So I'm thinking today I'm going to build these into a GPU mining rig. And yes, we're going to run this. Now, what in the world am I going to mine with this? I'll be honest, I have no freaking idea. But I will say it's not going to be profitable. So GPU mining right now, or at least in the last few years, I'm going to be honest, has been the closest to not profitable at all. And so if you're joining this video and watching and like, oh, what is he going to mine? What is it going to be profitable? What's going to be the ROI? Get rid of it all. None of it. I am not looking at this from a profitability perspective. I'm not looking at this from an avenue of revenue or what is my ROI on this setup. Guys, I'm just building this and running this for fun. Do you remember that word fun? Yeah, that's what I'm doing this for. And for a lot of you guys, it may absolutely not make sense. And I get it 100%. Now, the nice thing is I'm going to run this over at my ASIC shed property, which I'm at 7 cents. So my electric is going to be lower, but I really want to look at some avenues to run this, have some fun with it. Maybe we're doing some spec mining. Maybe we're doing some hash rate giveaways. I think we have a lot of options to do with it, but I would love your input here, guys. You know, with these cards, any thoughts? Because like these are kind of somewhere between like a 6700 and a 6700 XT. They kind of float in that land of in between. So I'd love to get your thoughts on these. Anyone else own these? Would love to hear from you guys, but let's get to work putting this thing together. All right, so giving you guys a quick heads up. If you made it this far in the video, I have a massive treat for you. I've teamed up with the guys over at Terra Hosting. They have a stockpile of these R8 server cases. And guess what? We're giving one of these away. That's right, we're giving away an entire R8 GPU mining server case. I mean, these are pretty badass. So they're white, they have the black stickers and all with the black massive fans across the front here. They do also have hard drive right here in the front. I know, very different. And look at this. This is the entire setup of inside of these things. It's got the GPU risers R8 on the extension board there. This is actually the motherboard. This is the first time you guys are seeing these. Motherboard, memory, CPU, and actually your on the back side here is actually like your network card and all that fun stuff. But this thing is pretty freaking wild. You got your power supplies over here and all your PCI cables over here, your fan controller up front here, your interface as well. So like this is one badass GPU server case. And so huge shout out to the team over at Terra Hosting for going ahead and sponsoring this giveaway for today. So let's go ahead and check out a little bit more about Terra Hosting.
Wondering what crypto miner hosting is and why you need it? If you're tired of dealing with high heat, constant noise, and skyrocketing electric bills from running your crypto miners at home, we've got the solution. Welcome to Terra Hosting. We make crypto mining hassle-free. Our top-tier facilities ensure your operations run smoothly with an impressive average 99% uptime. Need help? Our 24/7 support team and repair services are always ready to assist you. Got a broken machine? We offer RMA assistance to get you back on track as fast as possible. While you wait for your unit, Terra Hosting will loan you a similar model so that you don't lose hash rate, keeping your profits coming in. Looking to expand your farm? Our clients get significant discounts on mining hardware. Make the smart move to Terra Hosting. Visit terrahosting.io today and experience stress-free crypto mining.
So how do you enter the giveaway? Easy. Go ahead and comment down below. And if you won this R8, what GPUs would you put in your R8? Comment down below. Maybe some RX 580s, or maybe you got 3070s, or who knows, 1660 Ti's. Comment down below, guys. Let me know what GPUs you would put in this server case, and in 30 days we will pick one winner and the team over at Terra Hosting will ship you this R8. All right, so there is a ton of PCI cables in here from the past build. I don't even remember what I had in here in this case. I mean, look, there's so many. My gosh, I may even actually unplug some of these. The only downside is if I do unplug them, I probably will never find them again. But these cards are nice because they only use a single 8-pin, which works out really, really conveniently. So let's go ahead, let me get these installed, and we have to go ahead and get HiveOS. Whew, haven't said that name in a while. Get HiveOS installed on the solid state drive. That was so much fun. It has been so long since I built a GPU mining rig. But look at this. Check it out. What do you guys think? I think it came together pretty good. Decent cable management, not perfect. Went ahead and put all of our extra cables down in here, all zip tied and everything. So that worked out well. Just making sure we keep them away from the fans, not restricting any crazy airflow. It is nice that these kits do come with so many additional PCI cables, because if we were running 3080s, 3090s, or whatever in here, you know, you might need 2 to 3 8 pins per graphics card. With these X080s, they only use 8, which is great. So all cleaned up. I haven't had to dig into any of my screw kit in a while, but man, I am so thankful. I don't know if you guys have any organization for any of the screws from all the mining equipment and stuff like that. This one was awesome. I've just slowly separated out the screws over time. If you need one of these, highly recommend it. I'll link it down below. They're not even 20 bucks off Amazon, and it works out great. And the nice thing is it is double-sided. If we can do this one-handed, because we seem to be having issues. There we go. So it is double-sided and everything stays separated. So man, 15 bucks or so, definitely money well spent. Okay, so what do we got to do next? Well, I need to pull out, this is actually the hard drive, actually comes unplugged right down inside here. I'll unplug it, pull it out, and we'll flash HiveOS on here. If you guys have no clue how to do that, I'll leave a full tutorial step-by-step down below that I did well over 2 years ago. That still actually is applicable to today. All right, the truth, cleared out some space in here. I do have a dedicated 30 amp 240 volt that we have available in this closet still. And I totally forgot that this actually has 4 power supplies in it. Maybe these are the 750s, but I only have 2 C13 to C14s available to me down here. So we're just going to plug in 2 of the power supplies, which will be plenty to get by with these graphics cards. All right, wish me luck here. Oh man, it has been a long time since this rig has been powered up. I'm glad to see it's powering up and not dead. We got all the fans coming on here. Let's take a look. Just trying to look through. Hey, so far so good. No dead fans on any of these graphics cards. I love it. I love it. All right, so there is a screen, we're gonna turn this around, right here, and it has the old config on here, Mewtwo. I used to name all my GPU rigs based off of Pokemon. So it does have that and the IP address. This is probably the old IP, 86.37. So let's give it a few minutes and see if it updates and shows up on HiveOS. All right, so take a look. We are up. HiveOS is booted. It actually registers all of the GPUs as 6700s. Quick thing, my hard drive, my solid state drive did not work. It wouldn't boot properly. So I actually went ahead and grabbed a new solid state drive that I had for like 20 bucks. I always keep an extra spare, flashed HiveOS on it, and that went ahead and fixed it. So what do we do now? We have HiveOS installed. We got these X080s in there, 10 gigabytes of memory, which is awesome. So I'm kind of going to throw this out to you guys. What do you guys think I should put this on? As I talked about before, I'm not chasing profits. This is merely to have fun with, to spec mine with, to maybe build my bags here and there. So maybe do some hash rate giveaways on future live streams. So love to get your input. Any thoughts on these GPUs? Something I am going to do is on my next live stream coming up on Tuesday at 2 p.m. I traditionally go live at 2 p.m. on Tuesdays. I think we're going to play around with this a little bit, look at some different algorithms, what we can mine with this. And then the hard part or fun part is going to be actually overclocking these, because these aren't traditional graphics cards. Well, that's going to wrap things up for today, guys. Love to get your thoughts and feedback directly down below on this GPU mining rig. Also, do not forget to enter the Octominer R8 giveaway thanks to the team over at Terra Hosting. I'll see you guys next time.